you play a game, you could get played. And the reality is she decided to play this game, knowing it was being recorded, and knowing that listen, when you play games, you're gonna find out stuff that you didn't know was gonna be popping off. And the reality is that also like a lot of people we like to do what's fun, but not actually think about the consequences of those actions. Like
Mhm.
neither one of those people care about the actual worst case scenario. All they care about is the best case scenario is that they get a potential nut from somebody that's consistent. And I also think that what's the word I want to say? Both people, I think I hate sometimes using nuance, but both people had their particular part to play in this, right? And the reality is that if this child gets pregnant, a lot of things are left up to chance. If she want to keep the kid, that's one situation. If he don't want the kid, it's another situation. But I think ultimately, I think that you got to realize that listen, like have the real conversation as early and as often as possible and be real enough to understand that like if you're not willing to speak on it. Oh no, this is what I want to scratch all that. One thing I think is important in that whole entire clip is that it illustrates what some people have said that just because women agree to something doesn't mean that's what they really wanted. The reality is she probably didn't just want a sneaking link or she thought she wanted it. Then, as she continues to participate in the situation, her feelings begin to change. And then that's when you start realizing, like, shoot, like the reason why I participate in this thing is because I get a piece of what I want, but I don't actually get the thing that I really want from you. So I'm going to continue to play this game with you in the hopes that I can really get to what I really want. And now nobody wins. You look dumb. Some people will say he looks dumb. And now y'all in this situation making the black community look crazier than a mug because 9 times out of 10, the white person that's on this clip, if the white person was on this clip, it doesn't go as viral. But because black people's misery, black people's skills and talents is so monetizable, more than likely people are going to have these conversations with black people and put them on camera, put them on Front Street because it's the easiest thing to put out there for it to go viral.
All right, so yeah, I agree with you. And I just want to say to any young men that find themselves in that situation, do not handle it like that. For one, like for a lot of different reasons, but one is everybody I seen curse the woman out or get mad at her, she has that kid just to spite them and puts them on child support and then uses that baby as a pawn because she is that upset about that relationship. I've never seen somebody curse them out and it work out the way they wanted. They might have been up in the air about if they was gonna keep the child or not. They keeping it after that. That is they get back from that. Do not do that at all.
I just want to I just want to highlight what are we teaching our daughters? Like I'm going to the lesson prior to like I'm let's get to the lesson prior to the conversation where she calls the dude. The fact that this dude is classified as a sneaky link to her suggests that there's at least one other dude. What are we teaching these young
That's not
girls?
necessarily true. I don't think that that's true. I think that this is what I'm saying, and this is why I wanted to define what a sneaky link is. Okay, it does not mean that you have a man. It just means that you don't have an open relationship, meaning nobody knows about your relationship. He can necessarily be the only person you're having sex with, but because you're not in a committed relationship and you're a secret, you're considered a sneaky link. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
let's go by the 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 definition Shan wants to go by.
I'm going by the definition that's in the listen. Talk
Most of the
about
time,
the
if there's
dictionary.
most of the time if there's a sneaky link, there's another person attached
Another person
in there.
involved. Yeah.
Yeah, like
But she
And
just
that
said
but
on camera that she's not sleeping with anybody else.
yeah, and he also said to her that she's sleeping. He knows she's sleeping with six
She
other
don't know
dudes.
that.
I'm
That's just the what he's just
I'm
saying.
just
But
I'm
she
just
clearly
I'm just
said
When
saying.
did she say she wasn't sleeping with nobody else?
we can
She
always
said it.
go. We can only go by what she said on camera. She said, "I'm not sleeping with nobody else." Okay.
Mhm.
When did she say that?
So that's the
She
clear
did.
context.
I'm
So
saying
we would
when.
have to
At what
by your
point?
definition. But
When
typically,
he said
the
it's not my
definition-
kid, she's like, you're the only person I'm sleeping with. What you mean is you? That's what she said.
That wasn't true. That was a part of the script. That was a part of what
AP
she was supposed to be saying to him. In order, he told her if he says he cool
No,
with it,
he
then
said
say
you're
you
gonna
ain't
keep
keeping it.
it.
No,
That's
what
all
I'm
he
saying is
said.
the dude told her when he answered the phone, if he says he cool with it, say you not gonna keep it. If he say he not cool with it, then go with you're going to keep it, right? So that was a
Right.
part of what she was saying. That wasn't true to the story.
That he didn't tell her to say that
but
she was
go
the only
use
person he
the
was sleeping
definition
with.
that
I didn't say he
AP
did. I'm saying that watch the video back. That
I
was
know,
just a
but I
part of
think
what she was
that
No,
saying.
the
that was
podcast,
at the beginning, right before the call. That's exactly what he said. But
right? But the
Let-
argument,
but let's just say
listen,
they're sneaking around. Like
No,
there's no other
man, let
person.
him finish. Let him finish. He didn't
but
finish.
I'm going to let him finish. But
So
I want to
let's
clarify.
go ahead.
I just want to clarify that all I was saying was she clearly said he was the only person she was sleeping with. That's the only thing I said. Okay.
Okay, let's just, for the sake of it, say that that's the only person she's sleeping with, and she's having to do it on the down low for whatever reason. Let's say the guy is ugly. I don't fucking know, right? And he has that good D, and that's why he's her sneaky link, right? What is she being taught at home to have to do this? Why is she behaving this way? Like I'm going to the before the call. I understand, like I've never had a joke like that played on me, and I would lose every time because I would not have said what Marcus suggested, which is the best way to handle it. I'm probably gonna react the way dude reacted. But prior to that, why is she behaving that way? What is she being taught at home? Is there a man in the picture to help guide her? If there's not a man in the picture, there had to have been a man in the picture in order for her to be here. Why is her mom and her dad not together to get these things right? This shows everything that's wrong in our community in this one little clip. I didn't blame the woman, and I'm not blaming the dad for not being there. What I'm saying is something was broken in the process for her to even have a sneaky link. And
So
that puzzles me. Like we celebrate this shit. We got a song called the Booty Hole Brown shit. Like we celebrate this nonsense, and it just doesn't make sense. Anyway,
my point in saying this is what you're not understanding. I'm trying to say, AP, is a lot of women are sneaky links. That is our generation. If you are friends with benefits and you are discreet, that's a sneaky link. You understand? If you are in a situationship and you're not committed to this dude, whether you're trying to get him or not, because you're taking him serious, you are a sneaky link. If he's not taking you serious and you are just a placeholder and he just come at your house at 9 o'clock at night and he ain't taking you out in public, you might not think you are, but that's what you are. You are a sneaky link.
I went by your definition.
No, what I'm saying to you, what I was just saying is I'm clarifying because it makes it seem like it's just women who are, oh, I know I'm sleeping around. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to tell you that that's expanded to maybe you're not sleeping around. Because some people don't know they're a sneaky link and they are. Maybe you're not sleeping around, but if he only coming at your house at 9 o'clock at night and he ain't taking you nowhere, even if you're just sleeping with him, you are a sneaky link. For whatever reason, he does not want to be seen with you in public. He does not want to commit to you. He does not want to do any of these things with you, right? Whether you're a placeholder, you're just a fun time right now, you are a sneaky link. You could be the best girlfriend to him undercover, all you want to, but that's just what you are.
Yeah, but she's the one who called him her sneaky link at the beginning of the video. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
It was she knew what it was. So that's not the question. So we got to get to the point to where this shit isn't normal.
But it's very normal. That's why it's only if you look at our marriage rates, it's normal. It's men out here saying, I'm single, sleeping a bitch every night. It's normal. It's more normal in our community than being married. It's
Wait,
the majority.
I'm
so
saying we need
AP, do you really expect for women to stay virgins before they marriage? Before they marry?
I don't.
Well,
But
then I don't
but
understand your
but
take.
but I also believe that a woman shouldn't just give it to anybody either. I don't think a woman should be running around saying this dude is my sneaky link. Like that is basically just you might as well put
Can't
your
say
pee out
that.
on IG and say come get it.
No, you
Like
can't. You
like
can't say that, man. I was trying to
why
be
can't I say that? I just said it.
because it's reaching, man. Like you don't have enough information, right, to be able to expand that deeply into what's going on in this particular girl's life. You don't have enough information. Sneaky link is just a term for somebody that you mess with and don't nobody supposed to know about. It ain't everybody.
Right. It means it's not serious. Like that's
Absolutely.
exactly what it means. It means it's not serious.
Absolutely. So if you don't
Right?
expect
Right?
for
If it's
girls,
not
so if you
serious, that means she's
so
not.
if you don't expect for
means she
women
just
to be
dropped her.
virgins before marriage, that means they're going to have
And I also
non-serious
what was the rest of what I
consensual
said?
sex.
What was the rest of what I said? They shouldn't have sneaky links. Like if you're gonna be no, I don't expect women to be virgins necessarily. I think that's the best way to go, but that's an unreasonable ask in the current Western society, right? Right. But I also believe that women shouldn't be running around just being all loose with their vagina, either just throwing it at anybody. The suggestion of a sneaky link means nobody knows about it and we're not serious like that.
Absolutely.
Just by that suggestion, that means you're kind of loosely throwing it around because you're not looking for anything serious.
Okay, but you're helping. But you when you say this, and then this the thing that is drawing the straw out of my on the sugar out of my Kool-Aid is because you are.
I was like, what?
No, you are, because this is why Shan is making the argument that she's making, right? When she hears that particular part that you're saying right now, it's like, bro, guess what? Okay, this is what they could do. They could meet a guy. The guy could say, I love you, girl. I don't want to be with nobody but you. And they go, oh, okay. And then they give up the ass because they think he's going to be with them forever. And then boom, now he ain't calling no more, right? Or, you know what? It don't matter what you say. I want to sleep with you, so I'm going to sleep with you. You can keep your game to yourself. You would be my sneaky link. If I had to choose between those two girls, I want the latter to be my daughter. If I'm just being honest, I would prefer for my daughter to be the smart person who says, you know what, I'm going to sleep with you because I want to and not because of no dumb shit that you stand out of your mouth. Absolutely. Because I would prefer to have a daughter that understands how the world works and not a naive chick who falls for anything that any nigga says.
That is okay. So that is idiotic. The second part is on the first girl you mentioned. She needs to make him work for it. She needs to send him home to her dad so that he can vet. Like I get it. Men can pull the wool over men's eyes, and I understand men can lie. I get it. Men can lie to other men. But if you do everything in your power to try to prevent that, the likelihood of that happening reduces dramatically. So the fact that you just kind of out here saying, all I want is to F around.
That every woman has to date. But now you're saying that every woman has to date for purpose. That's not.
That is damn right. You're damn right.
It's not logical, AP. It's not logical.
Why is that not logical?
I see
because not.
I understand.
You know why it's not logical? Because look at the marriage rates.
That's why we control that, right?
No, they do.
No, they control sex. We control marriage. If women made men marry them, let's go ahead and say it. If women made men marry them to get sex, men would marry women to get sex. Let us be very, very clear on this, because we will make the adjustment. No matter there's no other way you can spin it. But the fact that they're giving men, they're out here having men be sneaky links and all this other foolishness. I don't have to do a damn thing except for be available to smash. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to even make a promise. That's silly. That's her throwing her vagina around loosely.
AP,
we are responsible for training our daughters as best we can. Now, do we control what happens when they get older and they become adults? No, I get it.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
I get it.
I know everybody on YouTube think they smarter than me, but AP, listen to what you just said. Please, I'm begging you, Shane. You just said we control access to marriage, and then you said if they made us marry them. I just
Right.
want you to acknowledge.
No. Wait. You're
Contradicting
trying to
first.
move context because here's the deal. They control access to
You got
sex, right? Right? Do women control access to sex? That is the question. The answer is yes.
Yes.
If women required marriage prior to sex, we would either not marry them and not get sex, or marry them and get sex, which means we control the access to marriage. They're waiting on us to do our part, and we do what we're supposed to do before they give us that sex, right? Because that's ultimately what men want from women. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying about that. Okay, there we go.
You're lying. Like you're mixing truth with falsehoods, but it's your panel, so
We
I
can't
ain't
go
gonna try
on
to
30
convince
minutes
you.
of this.
Like
I don't know what I'm talking about.
We'll let you come back to
That's
it.
crazy. Go ahead.